Hi all, this is Param. Okay, in this video we will see about what is forecast. Okay, so of course you know, right, prediction. Forecast means it's a prediction. Okay, so usually the supervisor learning we will train some data. Okay, we will use some training data to train the model. Using that it will using that relativity. Okay, it will identify the predictions. Okay. Similarly, anomaly detection jobs also you can do the forecast. Okay, forecast or prediction both are same. Okay, more or less same. Okay, so the thing is what is now, so there is separate APIs are there. Okay, there is separate APIs are there. Let me open that API. Okay, you or else you can sorry. Okay, so you, or else you can forecast using the Kibana API itself. Okay, you can do prediction in both. Okay, so you can do forecast either by API or Kibana script. Okay, Kibana Explorer in fact. Okay, sorry. Okay, so either by API or Kibana, so you can forecast. Okay, and you can specify how long you want to do. Okay, by default it is 1 day, but it's a post call. You can see that, right, it's really post calls. Okay, so you can send your body, okay, how many days it has to be for up to for how many days I have to forecast for next 1 week or next 2 days or next 3 days, something like that. Okay, or next one or something. Okay, and the forecast that is one configuration. The second thing is forecast, how long forecast has to be there in the Elasticsearch. Okay, so by default it seems it is 14 days. Okay, after the 14 days it will expire. I mean deleted, that's mean. Okay, once it is expired means that what it will deleted, otherwise you can refer that. So for that for each forecast there will be separate ID. Okay, for each forecast there is separate ID, so that you can see, you can compare the forecast. Okay, forecast ID. Okay, so by what is the advantage of forecast ID is what is, you can compare the different compare the forecast which is created by the different timestamps or different periods. Okay, so that is the usage of forecast. Okay, forecast ID is just nothing but just forecast names. Okay, we are creating right here. See, this is what the job name, right? Okay, so obviously I will get forecast ID here. Okay, that is fine. Okay, so this is what about the forecast. So the thing is what is, we can do forecast as well using the anomaly detections. Okay, it can be next one. So only two things we have to be configure. Okay, one is expire, how long it has to be, and for next how many days I want to do forecast. Okay, and forecast is displayed in the yellow color. Okay, that is what you can see that here, right? Okay, that is the documentation. Yeah, here you can see that forecast is yellow color. So this is what it will happens. Okay, so bound everything is upper bound, lower bound, and anomaly detections, everything so getting calculated. So there will not be any problem by this seeing this diagram. So next 1 week we will not see any memory usage something like that. Okay, I think this is for how the memory usage for next 1 week something. Okay, so using this forecast icon, so we can forecast as well. So okay, here you can see that show forecast and the show model bound, upper bound, lower bound. That's what. Okay. That is what about the forecast. Okay, the next thing is what is now we will discuss about the closing the jobs. Okay, I assume that you have done everything. Okay, you have done your analysis. Okay, sometimes you can let it keep on running. Okay, so for some jobs you can let it keep on running, but sometimes you may want to stop your jobs unnecessarily. It may not need or something you have tried you explored some of the things, or you have enhanced the existing jobs. Then obviously what is the old jobs we can be deleted, right? Okay, while closing the jobs, what are the things has to be taken? Okay, what are the things has to be taken care in the order? Okay, this is the matter. First thing, data feed should be stopped. As you know, the data feed can be started separately and stopped separately. Similarly, okay, I mean independently I'm saying, but it can stop and start many times. Okay, over the life cycle. Similarly, anomaly detection jobs can be stop and start many times. Okay, so similarly, so but by closing the jobs, you can configure its corresponding feed also has to be stopped. But if you are stopping the data feed alone without stopping anomaly detection jobs, it's meaningless. Okay, so obviously there is no data, then what is there? Simply it will occupy the memory something. It will not calculate anything. Okay. Then whatever things are in buffer are flushed, model history is pruned. Okay, so model history is pruned. Final result. Oh. Final result are calculated. Okay, final result are calculated. Then model snapshot is saved. That is what. Okay, by default it will be say model snapshot is taken by every 3 to 4 hours. Right? We have seen it's one of the customization. Right? Sorry, it is one of the customization we have seen. Right? Similarly, at the last actions, anomaly detection jobs will be closed. But still, the jobs jobs are there. But if you want delete, you can delete. So, okay, there are APIs are there. If you there are APIs are there. You can stop many all the jobs or particular jobs, or you can forcefully you can stop the anomaly detection job. Similarly, similarly data feed results. Okay, you can stop data feed manually or for a particular data feed or all the data feed, or forcefully if you want forcefully you can stop the feed. Okay. Okay, so I think these are the in last 4 to 5 videos we are discussing about at the high level about anomaly detection jobs. Okay, so that means let me recall it. Okay, where is my diagram? Okay, so these are the actually these are the temporal detection jobs. Okay, so for some temporarily something happened. That is what we call as anomaly, right? Temporal data and the population data. Okay, in these two we can do the anomaly detection jobs. Okay, and these are the different concept or techniques you can say. Okay, clustering, Bayesian distribution, correlation analysis, various type of time series decomposition. These are the different techniques used by the anomaly detection jobs. Okay, and we can use the Kibana to view the anomaly anomaly detection jobs result. Okay, and it can be an anomaly explorer, or it can be a forecast influencer explorer. Okay, and these are here is the three things. Okay, set functions. Okay, this is talks about how to create the jobs. Okay, this is talks about how to create the jobs. I will explain further in upcoming videos. Okay, so we have not created, I have created jobs, but I will explain how to create the jobs while creating what are the resources has to be configured. Okay, then other than that, of course, within while creating the jobs by using the Kibana, these are the different types are there, type of wizards are there. So basically, what is everything is going to be acted as a machine learning jobs. Okay, but just the number of configuration that's going to vary. That's why. So based on the number of configuration only, these kind of these many wizards are there. Okay, so but all the wizards going to create the jobs on the time series data only, time series JSON data only. Okay, so of course we have seen like single metric, multi-metric, population wizard, then categorization wizard, advanced wizard. Okay, advanced wizard will come more option. That's it. Okay, and while creating the jobs, while creating the jobs, what are the parameters will be impact. Okay, will be the impact. Okay, so cardinality of the data, especially influencer. Okay, obviously influencer means what are the fields especially may cause the anomaly detections. Okay, detectors, he is actual guy, so he is going to use some function, and accordingly it will execute the calculate the anomaly score. Okay, so packet span, how the each packets data feed, this is our input feed, in fact input feed for the ML jobs. Okay, so again, as I said, it can be start, stop. Here you can see that, right? Okay. Okay. Why I have put here? I think I have it separate. Okay, so I might just don't need. Okay. And what is the memory model memory limit? Okay, by default it's 1 GB. So how long it can occupy? You can configure. Then dedicated output index to store the anomalies score. Okay, so these are the different parts of the job creations. Okay, now after that we have seen what are the results. Okay, how we can, using the Kibana Explorer, how we can view the result with the diagrammatic. Of course, using that we can do, but diagrammatically we can visually how we can do. Okay, So of course each packet will have separate anomaly score, and multi-packet explorer. Okay, using the multi-packet explorer only we are able to have the slider window. Okay, it's contiguous packet. That's it. Okay, contiguous packet. Okay, then similarly influencer result. Okay, in influencer score. Okay, influencer score for every packet and every records. Okay, and what are the level of anomaly scores can be is getting calculated. In fact, record level, influencer level means, see, record level means one record, one value, one influence score. But within the record we can have, let's say we have two field as influencer value. Then I think I have to put influencer level anomaly first, then record level. Okay, yeah, let me move. Okay, first thing is influencer level records. So influencer level anomaly score, then record level anomaly score, then packet level anomaly score. Multi-packet just anomaly, my ML jobs will combine all the stuff. Okay, do the correlation, all the stuff. Okay, overall anomaly detection is when you have more than one job. This is a very important. Okay, bold anomaly. Okay. Okay, so once we identify the anomalous packet, okay, so by this by these anomaly explorers we will first identify the which bucket having the anomalies. Okay, in that in that particular packet only we are going to tax care about. I mean, we are going to analyze the influencer score to identify exact document and when it has occurred. Okay, to identify that we are going for influence score in influence explorer. Okay, or we are utilizing the influence score of particular packet. So the first thing is first thing anomaly explorer what it will, so it will identify the purpose of this to identify which packet having the anomalies. That's what. Okay, so these are things we will discuss later. Okay, well, that's not. So of course every job can have one or more activity, one or more detectors. Okay, so again these are different topics, but how, say, let's say what are the options to tweak. So of course something scheduled event. Okay, so that it will take care accordingly, otherwise it will not, it will treat it as anomalies or new line. Okay, snapshots for models for just for safety purpose. Okay, and to resource the particular things. And of course if you want to have more control on that, then you can go for custom anomaly detection rules. Okay, so by that you can we can decide what are the data has to, for what are the data and when it has to be it has to be calculate the anomaly scores. Okay. Okay, and of course we know that the filter how to decide, and then one more thing we will design scheduling. Okay, so scheduling event and filters we can define either using the API or in the Kibana itself. Kibana has separate screens. Okay, and then forecast, yeah, it supports the forecast also. So forecast, how forecast information are displayed by the Elasticsearch. Okay, sorry, Kibana itself, and finally we will be closing the jobs. So these are the different parts of the information or category of the information, so we have to be familiar for work with the anomaly detection jobs. Okay, in upcoming video I will show the real demo. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching. I hope you like the content. Thank you.